nowhere to stay. Harry and Meghan chatted over huge money for heightened security on UK trip. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have decided upon a place to stay during their time in the UK for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, a report has claimed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be travelling from their home in California to attend celebrations for the monarch's historic 70-year reign. A spokesperson for Meghan, 40, and Harry, 37, said they were excited and honoured to return to the UK next month. After confirming their return to the UK, speculation has been high about where the couple will stay during their visit. The Sun claims the couple plan to stay at their first family home, Frogmore Cottage. The outlet reported that heightened security measures are already being implemented ahead of their arrival. The Sussexes have been told by royal aides to not even think about using the Queen as content for a Netflix documentary, and there is a ring of steel around the monarch, said expert Russell Myers. The Queen has a ring of steel around her, with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle warned by advisors not to even think about using her as a source of content for a Netflix documentary. Russell Myers says Buckingham Palace aides have put a strict cordon around the Queen, but admits that it is impossible to know what the Sussexes will choose to do with Netflix. There is an absolutely ring of steel around the Queen in terms of her advisors, Mr. Myers told the US outlet Today, reported The Express. I mean, they certainly would be advising Harry and Meghan to not even think about it for a second, but who knows what they will do. They would definitely have been advised not to speak to Oprah Winfrey, not to speak to Gayle King, not to speak to the American journalists last week, and yet they still keep on doing it. I mean, it makes you wonder how much the family can take anymore, and I'm sure Prince William has got his head in his hands as Prince Charles as every time they pop up on the television. The couple lived at the Windsor property before they quit their royal duties and relocated to the US 2 years ago. Despite now living in Santa Barbara, the Sussexes still lease Frogmore Cottage, which had previously undergone renovation work at an estimated cost of £2.4 million in 2018-19. In a statement in 2020, Buckingham Palace said, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have shared their wish to repay sovereign grant expenditure for the refurbishment of Frogmore Cottage, which will remain their UK family home." As Prince Harry and Meghan have only returned to the UK together once since they stepped down from royal duties, the property is occupied by other members of the royal family. Harry's cousin Princess Eugenie, her husband Jack Brooksbank and son August reside at the property. The Sun claims that Eugenie and Jack will host the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their children in the guest rooms of Frogmore Cottage during their visit to the UK next month. Harry had previously stayed with his cousin at the cottage in April last year when he returned to attend their grandfather Prince Philip's funeral. Eugenie, 31, has remained close to the Sussexes despite their move across the pond. The youngest daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson visited them in California earlier this year. Eugenie and Harry were among a host of star-studded guests attending the Super Bowl in Los Angeles in February. The royal cousins were pictured watching the Los Angeles Rams face off against the Cincinnati Bengals. The royal family members were spotted in the stands of the stadium wearing face masks and plain clothes, with neither of them aligning themselves to a specific team. A few days later, Eugenie and Jack were pictured at a restaurant with Meghan and Harry. The Duke and Duchess were both pictured laughing at a story being told by Eugenie and Jack from across the table, as they all enjoyed an intimate dinner together. The trip made Eugenie the first royal visitor to the couple's home since Meghan and Harry moved to California in 2020.